Welcome to Gemini November Tarot 2021. Now, this is just a general. If you'd like a full reading, head over to the description below. Hello, Gemini. How are you? So, Gemini, welcome to Scorpio season. And the energies for you, a lot of it is in your sixth house, which is your daily routines, your work life, your health, your fitness. A lot of you are going to probably be wanting to reset completely during Scorpio season, although things may be a bit too slow. And, we have the new moon, which is going to be in your sixth house. This is a great time for you to be resetting your goals when it comes to like your work. Some of you may want it to be changing because you've got Uranus that's involved in this, and this is going to be changing a lot for you. Okay, and it could be on a spiritual level. If you're doing any like spiritual work, this can help you see, like, gain some answers, what you need to do, what you need to change within your daily routines. And this could also help a lot of you to really keep yourself on track if you want to get healthy too. So listen out for your dreams. We have the big one, Lunar Eclipse, which is going to be in Taurus, and it is in your 12th house. Okay, so this is going to be a very much a spiritual time for a lot of you. This is the 12th house is about undoings. So a lot of you Geminis, I feel, are going to be, could be working on really letting go of something, someone, an addiction in any way. Some of you could also be wanting to learn something behind the scenes as well, because you've got we're coming out of the nodes, which is in your sign as well. So this is like the beginning of we're coming out of the nodes in your sign until the next 18 years. Some of you may be feeling a bit of a sigh of relief, especially with the new moon, which the lunar eclipse in your 12th house. It's giving you a bit of reprieve. So there's a lot of shadow work to be done during this lunar eclipse, and I feel some of you won't really mind it because there's things that you're probably thinking about on a personal level. When we come to like the card messages, the first message you have is new beginnings. So November is about new beginnings for a lot of you. So even though the lady is naked and she's holding the baby, this new beginnings could be you wanting to start a family, starting a new relationship, starting a new regime, starting a new work life, anything. It could be anything for a lot of you Geminis. But the general energies, even though it is in your sixth house, which makes you like really think about things more, slow down a bit. There's a new beginning happening, and you're most likely to stick to it. Whenever anything goes into the sixth house, or like it's a Virgo house anyway, sometimes, we can just veer off. We have good intentions and we veer off. But as long as we like stick to like little changes, we get results in the end. Okay, so new beginnings for you this month. When we come to like your card messages, the first card you have is the 8 of Swords. Now, this is about, being blinded to things that, you may want to see or don't want to see. Okay, this actually feels very much a time that some of you could be feeling quite anxious about like a situation, something that's happening within your life. This could definitely be mental because this is the Jupiter in Gemini card anyway. So whenever we see this, this is the lady that she is blindfolded, but some of you may not want to hear something that's going on within you. Okay, and this can make a lot of you feel quite trapped. Some of you could be going over and doing the same thing, the same job, dressing the same way, even though you are a very versatile sign. There's something you, and also there's something a lot of you could be going over and over in your head. This could be like a past conversation. And some of you could actually be, blinded to that, because remember, with the sixth house energy, whatever's happening, it can affect the body. Okay, so there may be also something that may be physically or like it might be like something like mentally or physically going on within the body that you guys are probably ignoring and you don't want to, you know, talk about to the doctor or your friends. It's actually time for you to like really sort it out. Some of you could be actually working to sort it out yourself. There could also be something that you guys don't want to see at work as well. Okay, this could be, you know, a bullying employees or a boss. Some of you, you know, could be like, oh, that's just the way they are, but you're actually blinded to the fact that they are, you know, taking the mick, or, you know, they're bullying others, or, you know, you just probably just want to get on. But, you know, the eight of swords is actually wanting you to take these blinds off. So in the beginning, there's a lot of not wanting to see, whether it's in the physical body or at work. This could also be a relationship as well. But this can make a lot of you actually keep doing the same thing over and over again until, you know, take the blinds off. The second card, when we go into the second week, we have the 10 of Wands. And the 10 of Wands, you know, the first 2 weeks does feel quite hard hitting for a lot of you Geminis, but sometimes I don't feel that you guys would like it anyway. So you got the 10 of Wands, and it's about like responsibilities. You know, it's also definitely like a new cycle that's beginning, but because it's reverse, you know, when it's like up, it's like, you know, you're having to shoulder a lot of work, but because it's reversed, that means that there's a huge change coming. And this could be within your job, this could be within your like physical body, but this could also be with something that you've actually you're creating. Some of you may be wanting to some of you may be doing something creative behind the scenes, and now, you know, it could be seen. Okay. And, you know, I feel some of you feel a little bit like, you know, some of you could actually be opening your eyes to this point of what exactly is going on, especially within the first week. And it could be, you know, you changing something very quickly. Okay, maybe you speaking up, or maybe you know, something changing. I feel there's a lot of changing, so it feels like it doesn't feel as heavy during the second week, even though there is still a lot of work that you need to do, because the 10 is about, it's like the wheel of fortune. There's changes that happen whether you initiate it or whether someone else initiates it, Gemini. Okay. Then the third week, and we're going into like the lunar eclipse, which is in your 12th house. We have the Chariot card. And the Chariot card is about forces, bringing two forces together, and, you know, really listening to what needs to be done, what needs to be said, but also it's quite an emotional card. It's actually a Cancer card. So let me have the Chariot card for you, even though it is reverse. It, you know, it can feel, you know, the third week, it can feel quite challenging for some of you, because there may be emotional stuff that actually comes up that a lot of you may or may not want to deal with. Okay. And some of you may be very much in your head and not listening to your heart. And even though this card is about combining these two forces, it's not about controlling it as well. Okay. But because it's reversed, again, there's a lot of, you know, and also because we're coming out of Scorpio season, we are, you know, there's change. Some of you could actually be thinking about really like changing something within your life. And the change that could happen could be very fast, because the Chariot is, you know, it's got these two animals, and they're like, you know, transportation, should I say. So this is actually really good for a lot of you to really, you know, not only open your eyes, but think about what you want for your future. Okay. But try and be steady as well. You know, we're easing into Sagittarius season, so try and be as steady as you can. Try to be as open as you can as well, because I feel some of you may want to do things by yourself. It feels like not a selfish energy, but it just feels more like, you know, there's a lot of things that you guys have always wanted to do, and, you know, during the third week you guys are going to rush to do it, and you may not be thinking about it. You may just go in it head first. Okay, so there's lots of quick changes that are happening. Then on the 4th week, which we're going to Sagittarius, is the Emperor card. And this is about, it's about strength. It's an Aries card. It's about strength. And you guys get on very well with Aries anyway. So the Emperor card is about, authority, is about a boss. This could also be a father figure as well. Some of you, I feel, could be actually talking to someone of importance, or yeah, I feel some of you could actually be talking to someone of importance. This we're in your 7th house, so this could be definitely like a father figure. Some of you also could be really striving to maintain some balance, really coming into your own, really feeling really strong. If any of you have implemented any like health routines during the month of Scorpio season, you could actually start seeing results now. This is definitely like a new beginning to seeing results. Definitely a new beginning to be starting something new and fresh for yourself as well. The 7th house is about partnerships and relationships. So there could be a new beginning that happens within your relationship as well. Some of your partners could be an Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Okay, or even you may have Moon or Rising Aries as well, but you are very much looking forward to doing something quite fresh and new. And and also this could also be you starting, like a new business as well, wanting to be your own boss. You could be really tired of working for people, and you decide, now I've decided, especially because the notes are coming out of your sign, there's something you're working on behind the scenes for a lot of you Geminis. So the month does seem a little bit up and down, especially in the beginning. But, if you work with the energies really well, listen to that good twin, not the bad twin, you can really come on top. This is what the Emperor card is saying as well. Okay? But just work with that positive energy. Keep being positive, Gemini. Okay? So Gemini, that was your November 2021 reading. I hope you enjoyed this reading. It's a general, so please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And if you would like to listen to like general or love, check out Empath Butterflies, who does readings for all the signs. And also feel free, Gemini, to let me know how the month has gone for you. Okay? So thank you very much, Gemini, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye.